A new pit complex at Anglesey Circuit has been officially opened today by the First Minister, Carwyn. It cost £1 million and features 22 garages. The track is the island's largest visitor attraction. Last year it meant over £10 million for the local economy. Our reporter Rob Shelley has been to take a look.
Welcome to Anglesey Circuit, where we can bring you the odd crackle of a spark plug, but not the smell of the high-octane racing that's going on right now. Part of this circuit today, they've unveiled their new £1 million improvement, a whole new paddock and a whole new control tower as well. That was officially opened this morning by the First Minister, Carwyn, who briefly, doing around 140 miles an hour in a Ferrari, found himself, for a few minutes at least, as the world's fastest politician.
This is a fantastic track. It's been invested in over the years, had a major investment in 2006. We see this today with a new pit complex. More than 60,000 people come here to visit this track every year, and that means people are employed locally, directly here. It also means, of course, that a lot of businesses, bed and breakfasts, restaurants, that actually get an income because of the fact the track is here. I know there are ambitious plans for the future, and good luck to them.
It might look like tremendous fun, but there's a very serious point behind it, part of which is, of course, this £1 million addition they've had to Anglesey Circuit. This place brought in 60,000 visitors last year, each of whom they averaged out spent £170 in the local economy. You do the math, it works out as millions. It's why the First Minister was here today to underline the importance of motor racing to Wales's economy.
Now, Carwyn is certainly a man interested in power. In fact, he fought and won a referendum to get more, and he clearly doesn't think that devolution has gone too far too fast.
Certainly not today, when the First Minister went further and faster than possibly ever before. He sped off in a powerful racing car at the Anglesey Circuit, and our reporter Rob Shelley wasn't too far behind him.
It might be one of the world's most beautiful racing tracks. And if you're driving whilst enjoying the view, then frankly you're doing it all wrong. Today, though, Anglesey Circuit celebrated opening £1 million worth of new garaging and control tower with Wales's First Minister.
Now we're here to commemorate another investment, this fantastic building that we see here. I've had a tour of it.
Who, once he'd been helmeted up and strapped in, briefly became the world's fastest politician, for today at least. Did you clock the speedometer? How fast was that?
Well, the speedometer was in kilometres per hour. It went up to about 170, 180. But what's incredible about a car like this is its road holder. It can go round corners when most of the cars will just flip over. And of course, when you've got an experienced and skilled driver, I wouldn't fancy driving it myself, I've got to say, at that speed.
The Ferrari might cost £500,000, but what racing's worth to Wales is far more. This circuit alone brought in over 60,000 visitors last year, with an average local spend of around £170. If you can afford to race your Lotus or your Aston Martin, you're boosting the island's economy too.
The new pit complex is essential, really. The important thing is that it enables us to host corporate clients, major manufacturers such as Bentley. When we had a porter cabin here, it doesn't matter how good the circuit was, you have to have a certain level of investment.
Today was about raising money for charity Walk on Wales. Sadly, it doesn't seem like a gleaming red Italian sports car is set to become official ministerial transport, and it would be rude to turn down the offer of a lift. Only way, maybe, to see a motoring circuit, and these Ferraris aren't exactly easy to get into, is to actually see it from the driver's eye side of things. And when you're decelerating from 120 to 40 miles an hour, there really isn't much time to look out of the window. Rob Shelley, ITV News, in Trustnagel.
Hey.
Anybody seen Rob Shelley since?
No. Perfect red car for Labour.
Yeah, fantastic.
Politician.
I wonder if Jeremy Clarkson is worried.
You're watching the National News of Wales from ITV. Still to come.